Building a PC is usually all about the flashy parts, but honestly, the power supply is the one thing you really don't want to mess up. This latest version of the RM850e is interesting because it feels like Corsair just decided to refine the basics rather than reinvent the wheel. When you pull it out of the box, it has that solid, dense feel you expect from a quality unit. It is compact enough that it won't turn your case into a cable management nightmare, which is a huge relief if you are working in a tighter mid-tower chassis. The fully modular design is pretty standard these days, but the connectors here feel snappy and secure, not loose or flimsy like some of the cheaper alternatives out there. What really matters, though, is that it is ready for the newer hardware standards. It is fully compliant with ATX 3.1 and PCIe 5.1, meaning it handles those sudden power spikes from modern graphics cards without breaking a sweat. That is a big deal if you are running a high-end GPU that likes to pull extra power for a split second. The internal components are built to last, too, with those 105°C capacitors that give you a bit more peace of mind when things get hot inside the case. Now here is the thing about the noise. It uses a 120mm rifle bearing fan, and it is genuinely quiet. Even when the system is under a decent load, you are not going to hear this thing whining or clicking away in the background. It just does its job. It also supports modern standby, which is great if you are the type who just puts the computer to sleep instead of shutting it down completely. It wakes up fast, and it is efficient enough that you aren't wasting power while it is just sitting there waiting for you to come back. If there is a downside, it is that the cables themselves can be a little stiff right out of the box. You might have to spend a few extra minutes bending them into place if you are aiming for that perfect, clean look behind the motherboard tray. It is a minor annoyance, but worth noting if you are a stickler for aesthetics. At the end of the day, this is a reliable, no-nonsense piece of hardware. It doesn't try to be the flashiest component in your build, but it provides the kind of steady, quiet power that lets you forget it is even there. For most people putting together a modern gaming rig, this is exactly the kind of performance you want. It is a solid, dependable choice that just works.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.